hide your home.
There's a certain kind of quiet you only find late at night, deep underground. The story begins with two friends making their way through the deserted subway station. The quality is terrible, which only makes it feel more real, but the camera finds something on the floor that answers the question in the worst way possible. It's a fingernail, ripped out. In an instant, the situation changes. 4 years, this clip was a ghost story, a piece of accursed footage passed around on forums. This wasn't a random act of violence, it was an audition. In 2012, the producers of a horror movie called Hellbenders held a contest. They asked aspiring filmmakers to create the most convincing, most terrifying piece of found footage of a possession they could. This clip, this terrifying, raw and deeply unsettling scene was a college student's homework assignment. The blood was fake, the contortions were acting, the chase was choreographed. And the reason it feels so real is because it was designed to fool you. There are some videos that aren't just watched, they are experienced. They don't follow the rules of a story. They feel less like a film and more like a fever dream someone forgot to wake up from. The video you just saw is called HenryEats and it was uploaded on YouTube in 2013 by an animator named Ben Willie. And for nearly a decade, it has functioned as a piece of cursed media, infecting the minds of millions who watch it. The logic is horrifying. This is a machine, a system, but what is it producing? The answer comes when the camera pulls back, revealing the man whose head is nothing more than a factory. And every factory has a product and a consumer. The cycle seems complete, but then the video breaks its own rules. The world expands beyond the cabin, and we see that this self-contained nightmare is surrounded by a much larger unknown wilderness. And something new is coming. So what does it really mean? HenryEats is a brutal metaphor for a cycle of indoctrination. The main figure is the parent, or society itself, mindlessly consuming systematic information, the gummy bears, and processing it into a simple digesting liquid for its dependent. The parasitic creature is the child, consuming only what it's given, trapped in the crawl space of its limited worldview. Day and night the cycle repeats, nothing changes. The crocodile creature represents the outside world, a radical, violent new idea that breaks into the closed system and completely shatters it, destroying both the parent's worldview and the child's dependency. Let me know your own interpretation in the comments. As a kid, I made a mistake. I was exploring the darker early corners of YouTube and I clicked on a video that I shouldn't have. I was deeply disturbed by what I saw, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that I cried myself to sleep that night. For years, I never knew what it was, but today we are talking about that video. We are talking about the Blank Room Soup. Uploaded in 2005, this clip is one of the original YouTube urban legends. The questions were immediate and horrifying. For over a decade, the mystery only deepened. More videos appeared showing this same creature, the race, kidnapping a man. The story became that the costumes were stolen from an animator and a shadowy group was using them to create these horrifying videos. But the truth isn't a theft, a kidnapping, or the dark web. The truth is hiding in plain sight, in the world of avant-garde rock music. There is a horror-inspired band called Stolen Babies, and the animator who created the Ray costumes, Raymond S. Percy, has a deep connection to them. He's related to the lead singer, and he animated one of their official music videos. This isn't a random victim. This is the band's drummer. These aren't mysterious torturers. They are the band and the animator creating promotional material for their signature grotesque style. Blank Room Soup was almost certainly a twisted piece of viral marketing or a bizarre art project that they created together. They never admitted it, because a mystery is always more interesting than the truth. They let the internet's darkest imagination run wild, and in doing so, they created a legend that has lasted for more than 20 years. The desert doesn't play by our rules. It's a piece of mirages, of crushing heat, where the lines between reality and hallucination gets thin. It's a place where things can exist that shouldn't. A car, a desolated road, somewhere on the border of Saudi Arabia and Qatar, and something standing in the distance. Your first thought is that she's a traveler, someone lost. But the longer you look, the more that idea feels wrong. There's no one else for miles, no reason for her to be there. The men in the car are feeling it too. Their confusion is slowly turning into real fear. They make the decision to leave, but it's already too late. The video is almost certainly a hoax, likely a student film project again. But that doesn't matter, because the terror you hear in that car, that primal genuine fear of a woman in the desert, is a reflection of a terrifying reality in Saudi Arabia. The fear of witchcraft is not a ghost story, it's a state-sanctioned reality. The government operates on an official anti-witchcraft unit as part of the police force tasked with hunting down and arresting those accused of sorcery. The charge of practicing witchcraft is actively prosecuted, and the punishment is not a fine or a few years in prison. It can and often does result in a public death sentence.
Hello. This is a warning. Please go check outside your home. Please go check outside your home. Please go check outside your home.
Sometimes the most disturbing things aren't gory or violent, they are just broken, a glitch in reality, a piece of footage that has no context, no explanation, it just exists. On December 2007, a 40-second video was uploaded to YouTube that would become a cornerstone of internet horror. People added distorted audio, jump scares, and cryptic warnings, trying to force a narrative onto something that had none.
Do not scream. You are safe here. I won't hurt you. Go to sleep. 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 Go to sleep.
It became a perfect context-free horror, but the truth is far less supernatural and in a way even stranger. This isn't a monster, it's a small business owner. The man in the mask is Jason, the lead sculptor for a special effects company. He creates and sells high-quality animal prosthetics. The dolphin muzzle is one of his products. So why is the video so terrifying? The videos were filmed in the middle of 2000 on a first-generation digital camera. The built-in microphone was, in his words, atrocious. The audio was so bad that he decided to upload the clips with no sound at all. He was just trying to show off his products. He never intended for them to be creepy. He was a sculptor, not a filmmaker. He had no idea that by striping the context and the sound, he had accidentally created a perfect recipe for uncanny horror. In another note, guys, I want to thank you a lot for 130 subscribers. It's been more than a blessing to me and I can't wait to share more content with you. So if you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and let's reach 200 subscribers by the next month. There are some lines that aren't meant to be crossed. Some things that are just fundamentally wrong. The video you just saw doesn't just cross that line. It erases it. It has existed on YouTube under a simple, shocking title. Man kisses his great-grandmother's casket. And the story he tells is almost as bizarre as what he does. He says it so calmly, as if keeping a body in your backyard is a normal thing to do. But his reason for opening the casket is not just to check in on her. It's to do something that has disturbed millions. It's almost likely a very well made but very fake prop. But here's the thing, it doesn't really matter if the body is real or fake. The real horror of this video is that it makes you watch something you should never ever see. It's a line you just don't cross, and watching him do this feels wrong on a deep level. Now for our final story, we are leaving the digital world and heading into the deep woods. We've seen demons, human monsters, but this last piece of footage is in some ways the most unsettling of all because it has no explanation. It's a video of an animal committing an act of such bizarre, unprovoked aggression that it has left people questioning the very nature of the creature itself. It seems to be playing a normal animal on a normal day, but then it locks into a target, something that has done nothing to provoke it. With no warning, it charges. So what was the deep dark mystery behind this animal's terrifying rampage? What ancient evil possessed this creature to attack an innocent tree? The answer, according to horse experts, is that he was just feeling a little goofy. He was playing with the dogs, got a burst of energy, and the tree was just in the way.